Good morning, GCA families. Some of you may not know me or recognize me, but my name is Amanda Mills, and I am one of the primary assistant principals. And I am going to be giving you some updates for October. Principal Bailey, who normally makes these videos, is recovering from an illness, so I am going to fill in for her today. We have some updates that we want to share with you guys about all of the great things that will be happening and the exciting things that are happening in the month of October. So I'm going to go through a few of those with you, and we are excited that we have made it through another month. So you guys have done a great job in August and September getting used to everything, getting familiar with our platforms, getting assignments turned in, and all of those great things. So we are headed into our third month of October, and we are excited about several things that we have coming up. So I wanted to start by just giving a big shout out to our first and second grade students on completing their interim assessments last week. You guys did a wonderful job with those. You completed those the last week of September. So we are proud of you guys. We've been looking at the data. We are excited about what we see. You guys are really, really smart. So we are so excited for those to have that data to look at and to see all of the great things that you guys are doing and that your teachers are doing with you in your classes as well. So just wanted to give a shout out to you guys for those first grade students and parents. Since you guys are standards-based for your grading, you will be getting a grades report broken down by standards in the next couple of weeks. But please feel free to reach out to your teacher if you have any specific questions about your grades or your about how you did on your IAs. You can reach out to your teacher, but again, you will be getting a standards breakdown with your results from your interim assessments. And then second grade, to find your grade, second grade students and parents, you can just simply look in Canvas and you will see the grade for each of those interim assessments. So again, way to go getting those completed. You guys did a fabulous job, and we are excited about our data, and your teachers will be using that to help plan for this next instructional cycle and to give us some ideas of things we need to focus on and things that you guys already know and you're doing so well on that we can just keep on moving. So thank you guys, first and second grade students, for getting those completed. Some important dates that we have coming up in October. October 7th is an async day for students. So it's a teacher work day. There will not be any live classes, but students will have work that day to complete, and you will log attendance for that. So we're going to talk about that more in just a second. October 10th, that's Indigenous Peoples Day. So it's a staff and student holiday. So Monday, October 10th, there will be no classes, and it is a staff holiday as well. October 19th is our Community Day. I know you have heard a lot about Community Day. We are so excited to see our students and our families out at the different locations. So we will talk. I'll share more about that quickly in just a few minutes. But again, we are so excited about Community Day and getting to see you guys out in the community. And then October 25th, that's our parent university meeting for the month, and it will focus on ELA. So reading, writing, language standards will be the focus of that meeting. So that's October 25th, and that will start at 6 o'clock. So I wanted to start by giving a little bit more information about the student async day that will be this Friday, October 7th. So that is a teacher work day for our staff. So you will not have any of your live classes, but you do have assignments, and you have recorded you have a recording from your teacher that explains that further. So I want to show you just a few snips here on the screen. This first box right here is just an example of what your Canvas calendar will look like. So again, no live classes, but you do have links there that give you information about what you will do and any recordings that your teachers have for you. So if you click on the box that says recorded class today, it will pop up like this. And there's some directions in the details section. So it says, please complete these assignments today. And that is linked. That will be linked to a video that your teacher made that will give you any instructional directions or explanations or anything like that that you need for your work for the day. So you will have a class recording from your teacher. And it is linked there in the details box. And then you also will be logging your attendance in Nucleus. So parents, learning coaches, you will be manually logging their attendance in Nucleus for this day, since there aren't any live classes, and directions on how to do that will be linked in that details box as well. So it will tell you exactly what to do step by step, but you will be in charge of logging their attendance manually that day, since they do not have any live classes. Okay, so I just want to reiterate, it is a teacher work day. We don't have live classes, but students are still responsible for completing assignments and logging attendance in Nucleus. And again, from the Canvas calendar, you will find links to teacher recordings. So to give you any information about any of the assignments or instruction that your students will be completing that day. And then there's also a link on how to manually record your attendance in Nucleus for the day. So all of that is on the calendar for Friday. And then of course, like normal, when you go into your modules in each of your courses, any assignments that are due will be there as well. So that will be normal. Links to recordings and links to directions will be on the Canvas calendar. And you can see that, a snip of that and what that looks like here. I did want to touch on Community Day again. So by this point, you, I'm sure, have received the information on Community Day from our Family School Partnership team. So we're so thankful for them and all they do, our community outreach team. So this is just a flyer that lists all of the in-person sites that we will have. We will also have virtual sessions as well. So if you are not able to attend any of these in-person events, do not worry. We have teachers, some teachers that will be virtual, who will be holding virtual sessions as well. So we will share that information to you guys who are not able to attend any of these sites. Your teachers will also be letting you know where they will be. So if you are hoping to meet your teacher possibly that day, your teacher will give you that information about what site they will be at and where they will be working at certain times and things like that. So be on the lookout for that information. And like I said, some of our teachers will be virtual as well, and then we'll be running those virtual sessions. So if they are not at one of these face-to-face events, they will be working virtually and helping with those sessions. So again, we are so very excited to see you guys out in the community on October 19th. Our teams have done a great job of locating these sites, getting these set up. I know some of them have capacity limits, so you will be told if you have a spot once you've registered or if you're going on a wait list. But if you are unsure of that, please reach out to your teacher and we can make sure we can get that information for you if you're unsure. But October 19th is Community Day. Again, there are no classes that day. So those will be taken off of your calendar. There will be no live classes that day. We want to encourage you guys to go out to your local event. We cannot wait to see you. And again, if you are not able to attend any of the face-to-face events, there will be virtual events that day, and we will be sharing those with you and the teachers that will be in those virtual rooms as well. I do want to take a chance to welcome our new families. We do still have a few new families that are joining us, so I wanted to quickly welcome you guys. We are so excited you're here, that you have chosen GCA as your school of choice. We know that it is an important choice for you and your families, and we are thankful that you guys have chosen us. So we are excited to have you. I did want to share with you a couple of things that we do to kind of help you get on board, get in the groove, kind of figure out where we're at with things. So in all of the content classes in Canvas, there is a Champ checkpoint. And all that is a place where we've housed some information, some links, some quick guides and things to the standards that have already been covered in those classes. So if you are just joining us, we don't want you to feel overwhelmed or worried about what you may have missed prior to joining. So we have included all of that information in the modules under a module called Champ Checkpoint. So you can go through that. It's listed by week, just letting you know what standard we covered each week, and some more information about that and some practice for each of those standards. There's nothing required, like no grades or anything that come from these Champ checkpoints, but it is just a way to help you keep on track, and keep following along with the standards that have already been covered. So again, nothing graded or anything that has to be completed, just extra information for you. So you will find that Champ checkpoint in every content course that you have in Canvas. And that's just a way to review that previously covered material. We also have what we call a week at a glance. It will show up on your Canvas calendar every Monday at 7 a.m. It's in your homeroom course. And it's just, it looks just like this. It's a snip, and it just shows you all of the graded assignments that will happen that week in every content and what day those will be on. So just a quick way so that you can kind of map out your week and see what's coming up. So if you know you have to plan around certain things in your week, this helps you know what's coming up and when it is due. So assignments are due, these graded assignments are due the day that they're on the calendar. So you can see on this example snip, there's some graded assignments on Tuesday and Friday for this week that's shown in this example. So these are just our graded assignments. Within the modules of each course, you also have some practice assignments that go along with the standards that are being covered in class. So there's extra resources in there for you if you want some more practice on what your teacher is covering in class. But the week at a glance, again, will show up every Monday at 7 o'clock on your calendar. It's in your homeroom course, and it just lays out the graded assignments that we have coming up for that week. So again, welcome new families. We are so excited to have you, and just want you to feel comfortable here. Please know that you can always reach out to your teacher, reach out to us if you have any questions. I did just want to quickly highlight our SOAR, our GCA Champions SOAR. So these are our behaviors that we love to see in class, and that SOAR is an acronym. So S is for safe, O is on task, A is awesome attitude, and R is responsible. So teachers cover these, cover this acronym, these responsibilities, these behaviors that we like to see. They go through these in homeroom weekly, talk about these things. So I encourage you, learning coaches and parents, to also talk about those with your students. We want them to be able to know that acronym, to know what each of those letters stand for, and to be exhibiting those behaviors throughout their day. So we are proud of you, students. You are doing a great job with your behavior. You're doing a great job with our SOAR acronym and knowing what those mean and showing us what those mean. So we again are so proud of you, and just wanted to touch on that again to make you parents and learning coaches aware of those specific behaviors that we like to focus on. And lastly, if you have anything to share, any pictures, any news or anything like that, we love hearing from you. So you can see right here on this slide all of our social media and how you can tag us on social media and share those stories with us. We love seeing what you're doing. I love getting to see when those are shared out on our different social media platforms. I love getting to see what our primary students are doing and what our students are doing all throughout each grade level in GCA. So we'd love for you to share that stuff with us. We love hearing from you. We welcome your feedback, and we are proud of you guys and what you have done so far this year in the first 2 months of school, and know that we are just going to continue to excel and keep growing. So again, these are our October updates. If you have any questions about anything, please always feel free to reach out to your teachers or your FELs or us in the primary leadership team. We love hearing from you, and we welcome your support. We welcome your questions. We welcome your suggestions. And we are always here to talk and to listen if you need anything from us. So thank you guys for listening, for viewing this video. If you have any questions, please reach out. And we look forward to all of the great things coming up in October, and hopefully seeing you guys out on Community Day. So have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.